It is absolutely a healthcare issue. And that's why I think we are seeing, again, independents, Republicans saying this is actually such a deeply personal issue, pregnancy. And as you said, a lot of pregnancies are complicated. The last thing we need is government in our lives. It's why you see the Republicans not talking about this issue anywhere.
Here is the lead from the Springfield News leader in Missouri. At 6:30 a.m. on August 2nd, nearly 18 weeks into her pregnancy, Melissa Farmer experienced what doctors call a preterm premature rupture of membranes. Her water broke before labor. The doctors recommended terminating the pregnancy, but 39 days after the state of Missouri banned abortions, that wasn't an option, at least not in Missouri. Instead, Farmer was left to make a series of trips across 3 states and countless phone calls. In the end, Farmer would risk her own life as she traveled to Illinois for a life-saving abortion. Here's another story from the Wall Street Journal out of Tennessee. The patient was in her second trimester of pregnancy, and her unborn baby had been diagnosed with genetic abnormalities that meant the child wasn't expected to survive. The doctor said she thought the patient needed an abortion, but Tennessee has a total ban on the procedure. The doctor decided to send the woman on a roughly 6-hour ambulance ride to end her pregnancy in North Carolina, where she arrived with dangerously high blood pressure and signs of kidney failure, the doctor said. And then there's Amanda Zurovsky from Texas, who recently spoke to the news outlet Meteor. Amanda was 18 weeks pregnant when doctors informed her that a miscarriage was inevitable.
Our doctors couldn't make the decision. I mean, they were just as furious as we were because their hands were tied. I mean, had they acted, they would have been charged with a felony. I was left, wanting either to get so sick that my life is at risk or that my baby's heart stopped beating so that it could be over.
3 days later, Amanda was admitted to the hospital with a 102-degree fever. She was diagnosed with sepsis and nearly lost her life, but was finally able to terminate her pregnancy under Texas law that allows the procedure to save the life of the mother. The stories have come so quickly, the horror stories.
Yep.
Do you think that there is a broad enough awareness of the terror and the fear and the life-threatening situations that women across this country are being put in every day?
I mean, there's no way there could be enough exposure to these stories. And, actually, Amanda, the woman that you just profiled from Texas, she and her husband have been so forthright. And she even herself said, you're hearing my story, but I had good health care. I had a supportive family, and I think what terrifies me too is the stories we're not hearing, right? It is like we know millions of people in this country do not have access to adequate health care, do not have situations where they can drive to another state. And of course, I think the other thing that's so horrifying about my home state of Texas is that a doctor couldn't even have helped her, get out of state. That's how this situation, she arrived in the situation where literally she almost died. That is horrific. These stories, the ones you just showed, they're not going away.
Right.
It's going to get worse. People are going to be having their own experiences. And I think what I'm grateful is that people are willing to share just what it's like, because this is not right. This is not America. This is anti-freedom. And I feel like it is going to have a huge impact in this country.
At American Bridge, we're holding Republicans accountable. Subscribe and join the fight.